Hi guys, it's Michelle. I'm just here today to do a very speedy, super quick wig review with you guys. And the wig that I'm wearing on my head just now, this is called Gwyneth. This is by Jon Renau. It's a human hair Remy wig. It's a blend of 50% Indian Remy hair with 50% Chinese Remy human hair. This is to die for. So I've just received this wig. What I've done was I got it in yesterday. I gave it a wash. And I know you don't need to wash human hair straight away, and they do say wash it within 14 days for your first check wash, just to check the hair's all going the right direction and the rest. Anyway, I did that. Then once it had kind of semi-dried off, I gave it a second wash. The reason I did that was because when human hair wigs are made, they are often coated with silicone, so that remains in the hair and it will always look nice and sleek and smooth. But what you are going to be left with, quality of human hair wise, you will see once you've done the first 2 proper washes to remove any of that silicone from the hair. So I don't like to review any human hair wigs unless I have done those 2 check washes, initial washes to get rid of the silicone. If ever I do review a human hair wig and I have not done those washes, I will always tell you, and I will always mention the fact that that's something that should be done. So anyway, this is Gwyneth from Jon Renau. This has had 2 washes done. It is super blonde. The shade that I'm wearing is 2216S8, and it is obviously Dark Roots number 8, 22 and 16 super blonde. It is a very cool type tone, but actually I would say it's probably more neutral than totally cool, but I would say this is the coolest of the human hair tones from Jon Renau, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I adore it. I also do have Gwyneth in the shade FS27 Strawberry Syrup, which is about as warm as you can get. It's ginger. I'll insert a photo of Gwyneth on me right here. That is me wearing the Gwyneth wig, and I have a photo of it with it where I've curled it and just put wee kind of braids around the side. So let's just talk a wee bit about this wig, dimensions, cap construction, you know how it goes guys. Okay, so I'm just checking, make sure I tie the right thing. So the fringe bangs on the front of this here are 12 inches long. 12 inches to a lot of people does not sound particularly long for hair, however as you can see it's long. The crown length is 15 inches. And the nape is 8 inches. So it gives that kind of bob effect to the wig, and what I mean by a bob effect is all the hair is the same level the full way round, so it is all cut to stop at the exact same length. Now, what I've done when I wash this, I use the Jon Renau Argan shampoo and conditioner because honestly, hand in my heart, I've tried pretty much most things that are on the market right now. It's my ultimate favourite for human hair. It has been created especially to protect the colour, prevent fade, prevent change of colour, and also to ensure that the hair remains healthy and to try and lock in the moisture, because obviously this hair is not fed by any follicles, it is a wig, so you want something to protect your investment, because let's face facts, human hair wigs are expensive and it is an investment that you're making. So I'm going to turn around and show you, and then I will show you the inside of this cap. So from the front, the left, I'll show you the back, put it all to the back. So this is Gwyneth. She is absolutely gorgeous and probably one of my favourite wigs. I think Gwyneth is totally underrated, if I'm honest. Blake is a very popular human hair Remy wig by Jon Renau. It's very long, it's longer. I love long hair. This has more density to it than Blake does. I couldn't tell you the exact density. I believe Blake's about 115%. This, I think, is roughly 125. This is pure guesstimation. Don't quote me on that, but it does have more density to it than Blake. But at the same time, it's not mega thick, it's not super full. This is perfect, natural, but good density, not too fine. We have, let me zoom you in. Whee! We have a lace front on this wig. As always from Jon Renau, the lace fronts are phenomenal. You'll see the edge of the lace comes to here. Now I'll be chopping that back and I'll be using my Jon Renau pinking shears because I like to do that with all of my lace front wigs. But to show you the placement of hairs, it's extremely natural. It has a full monofilament top, as you can see, parting. and it's a fully hand-tied cap, so even if I separate this lower down and further back, you're going to see my scalp coming through, which is going to look extremely natural. It is absolutely gorgeous, it's stunning. This is an average size cap. Let me show you the inside of it. It's a beauty. Okay, so inside we have your lace front, your monofilament single layer top. We have the fully hand tied back and side section, with this section here being your stretch. So that's beautiful. We've got velvet covered ear tabs, and they have metal stays that you can bend to mould it flush into your head. On the back we have Velcro adjusters. I will need to tighten this up because my head's a wee bit smaller than average, so I can tighten these up, and they just adhere to that Velcro nape. The Velcro adjusters adhere to the velvet nape. So this is Gwyneth. She's a beauty. I am very much in love with her, to the extent that I was talking to the gorgeous Melissa at Jon Renau, and I'm like, I love Gwyneth, I think I need another, and I think she's a wig which is very underrated. People are not always as aware of her as I believe they should be, because she's lovely. If you wear kind of medium shoulder length wigs and want to try something longer but have been too frightened to go too long, or if you wear long wigs, you love having length but sometimes find them harder work, because let's be honest, they are harder work often, and not everybody wants to have that time to put in. This is much easier maintenance than say Blake, which is longer, I find personally. However, I still have length with this. I would still class this to be long, medium long maybe, long. I would say this is a long wig. I believe it's absolutely stunning. I'm loving this shade. And just before I head off and leave you guys all in peace, yeah, I wasn't sure what colour to go for, and I've just got a Blake in black. I already have this Gwyneth in FS27, which is the ginger, and I absolutely adore that shade, I really do. I fancied going a bit blonder. I love the Shaded Sun, the 27T 613 S8. It's beautiful, it's rooted, it's a warmer blonde, and it graduates to these super white blonde platinum type coloured 613 pale lemon roots. It is actually gorgeous. However, I hummed and hawed. Then I spoke to Melissa, my gorgeous friend and account manager at Jon Renau, and she was telling me she has a Blake. She has a Blake in this colour, and she's like, it's probably the coolest tone. So I was like, oh, do you know, that sounds good. And what I probably will do, I've not done it yet obviously because I want to show you guys how it comes. I'm probably going to buy a violet toner and pop that in to make it more ashy. And then I happened to be on Instagram the other day, and Emily from the education department of Jon Renau, Emily had on the Leah wig, which is stunning, and it was super blonde, and she was in photos with Amber and a few of the other girls, Maya and the likes from the Jon Renau Gets Real project. And I was like, I love that colour. And somebody had asked her what wig it was, and then I was like, is this 2216 S8? And she was like, yeah, it is. I was like, that's it, that is it, that's it. Definitely made the right choice with this one for Gwyneth. So this is beautiful. Thank you, Melissa, for being so awesome and telling me all about how good this shade is, because actually I love it. I'm always very scared with blondes in case they're too yellowy blonde. Very yellow blonde doesn't suit me. I tend to suit more of a neutral to cool tone blonde, but this one, I like it, I love it, it's absolutely gorgeous. Even if I did not put a violet toner in it, I'd wear it like this and be absolutely delighted. Obviously with it being Remy human hair, you can curl it, you can straighten it. I literally used a hairdryer to achieve this straight look. In sections, did the bottom, just blasted it with, I've got a very powerful salon hairdryer, on a kind of warm setting, not too hot, and then just did it in layers. Obviously the lighter you go with a human hair wig, the higher the processing it's had, so you do have to really put in the time, the energy, the love and the care, because you're spending a lot of money on a wig. So I do recommend the Jon Renau products. Happy to speak to anybody about any of this. I love this wig so much that, what date are we on today? 12th of May maybe? 10, 11, 12th I think. As of Monday this week, which will be the 14th of May 2018, for 1 week only, I am going to put this hair on sale on MiMoWigs.com. I will pop the link down below. That link is only going to be valid for literally 1 week, and I'm going to take 20% off the cost of this. I sell this hair at the lowest price allowed to be sold, so I will be taking a further 20% off it for 1 week only. If you're interested, then you can probably actually click it. I'll maybe try and get a wee link up here. You can maybe shop here, buy it. It is absolutely phenomenal. If you want to speak to me about this, please do get in touch. But anyway, this is really just to show you another wig that's out there, another human hair wig. Human hair wigs are expensive, and it's good to be able to see what's out there in the market. I have paid for this wig. This is my own wig. It's not a company wig, it's not a stock wig. This is my personal hair. This video is not sponsored, obviously, or I would have told you. All opinions are totally my own. They're totally honest opinions. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, people might wonder why I always tend to go on about Jon Renau and wear a lot of Jon Renau human hair when I wear human hair. My reason for that is because to date, for quality, it is the best quality human hair that I have seen. It is the most well priced as well for what you're getting. Yes, I know it's expensive. I am not saying that it's not. I was a few years into being total hair loss before I could even contemplate a human hair wig. They are expensive, and I do understand that. But this is just to show you Gwyneth. So guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves. Don't forget that you are beautiful and you're amazing. So keep sparkling, be your own beautiful. Till next time, I'll see you all again soon. Bye!